Future Polity. Using Autonomous Policymaking to Shape Progressive Societies. Written by Mohamed Al Jneibi. Narrated by Allmann. Introduction. A few years ago, while working on my master's degree in global public policy, much of the focus I had placed on the various research areas normally fell within the realm of data. I had posted most of my thinking on what data could do better for policy. These general questions included: how could data be used in situations that would uplift and elevate the overall greater good? And how could we continuously uplift the information accessibility to better support informed decisions made within the local constituencies that are served? Policy making is a vast space, and one that is quite experiential in nature. While general counsel and consensus building are the preferred hallmarks of well-informed policy drafts, today there is a growing acknowledgement that we have expanded our ability to interact with the same datasets by many folds, moving beyond the once data-centric or driven approach. Policy development and analysis has a likely pathway into becoming a commoditized practice in the realm of various generative artificial intelligence developments that are enhancing the condition of so many facets of society, most of which have intertwining dependencies to modern policies addressing the unique problems that were resolved. One of this book's core arguments is we may soon deliver policy kits to help developing economies put policies into place that will best deliver core governmental objectives. Ministers may soon set their vision on central issues: trade, education, healthcare, transport, taxation. Then plug in data and let machines advise them as to the policies that will produce the required result, rather than lurching from one poorly thought-through policy to the next and coping with the consequences of each reversal of fortune. This may sound like the stuff of science fiction, but a great deal of current technology was as well, until just a short time ago. Before we look at new technologies and how they can transform how policies are made and implemented, we must first examine some of the more obvious frailties and fallibilities of human policymaking. The main concern of this book is with distributive policies, the use of public funds to increase the common good, because there is a great deal of evidence showing that humans are notably bad at distributing public goods in the most efficient way. We have glaring examples of public money being spent in ways that are deeply inefficient and occasionally downright corrupt. Which is precisely why we would do well to consider automating a great deal of our policymaking, handing it over to machines, to make it more efficient and less corrupt, and to bring big data and computing power to bear on policy areas that currently rely on partially informed and fallible human policymakers. How could machine intelligence help resolve a policy issue as complex and highly charged as India's agricultural policy? If the politicians can't fix this, is there any way a machine can help? When we note machine intelligence in the book, I am using a general subset of the great artificial intelligence sciences that can support predictions-based analysis in a variety of scenarios, not least of which is policy development. The central premise of this book is that machine intelligence will help governments and their constituents in the formulation and implementation of policy. As people become more aware of such capabilities and their benefits, they will become more comfortable allowing machines to decide on their behalf. Artificial intelligence systems can run unimaginable numbers of scenarios using equally unthinkable amounts of data. When machine intelligence tells us, "This is the most likely outcome," or "This is the most helpful outcome, given the current objective and within the chosen parameters," we will come to accept that as our new truth, our hyper-truth. These hyper-truths can create far more effective policies by the governments of the future
Sample complete. Ready to continue?